Hello my loves, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is one of my many collectives. I want to remind you that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. And please keep in mind that roles could be reversed between you and that person if that applies. And of course, as I always say, around no daycare. So just know that this is entirely general. Feel free to take or leave whatever you want. With this said, we're going to move forward with this special reading. As you read the title, it says we're going to uncover your past life connection with this specific person, and we're gonna figure out why you're so connected to them and what kind of past life you guys could have shared with each other. So with that said, let's move forward. I'm gonna give you the storyline, and then of course I'm gonna be showing you some zodiac signs as well as some initial, and I'm gonna try to pull a name as well for some of you. So with this said, let's see. Okay. Okie dokes. So we got the self-love card, triumph, and conflict. So I do see right here that you guys back then you guys had two different lifestyles. This was two different social lives, meaning that you were more, I wouldn't say poor, but you have less money than this individual here. So this person of your interest, he or she had a position of power, and he or she was very interested in you, which caused a lot of arguments in between them and their family, in between them and the people that were telling them that, oh, you cannot like this person. They found you, this person of your interest, they found you back then beautiful. You were actually the daughter or the son of a farmer, which actually you guys actually had a lot of of course, vegetables and flowers, and you guys actually used to sell them on the market or in the market, right? And that's when this person saw you, and he or she fell in love with you completely, and you guys were he or she will actually visit often to the market just to go see you, which it was the triumph every time they saw you, and they love looking at you, and they love talking to you and interacting with you. And that's when you guys started to talk to each other and again falling for each other. Whenever the father, mother, or somebody who was with them figured out that he or she had those intentions, they started to create a lot of problems for the both of you. In this case, this person of your interest started to trying to brainstorm how to see you, how to make this work, because they couldn't stop thinking about you. They often daydream about you. I do feel like they could have been the son of a king, or the son or daughter of somebody with a lot of power and money back then. But there was a lot of binding situations that wouldn't actually allow you both to be together. They wanted your person to marry such a specific person because it was under the same level in society back then, as well as it was like a family contract too. It was like a business kind of thing, to unite the wealth of both families. And your person was very no, they said, no, I'm not gonna marry this person because I want to marry you. Now the father or whoever thought he or she was gonna outgrow that they were going to outgrow that, in that eventually he will or she will actually agree to this marriage that's actually put in the table for them. So because they didn't do that, because the person of your interest didn't do that, the family arranged to steal everything from your family. Back in the day, they went at night and they stole everything. They stole everything from the family because it was a message of I control you, I have the power, stay away from my son or daughter or such. This caused a lot of overload in your family's finances. They had to sell the house or the farm that you guys used to live in, and everything was because of love. then it seems to be that after all of that, you guys still talk to each other, and your person did help your parents quietly into getting back into a better financial situation. On all of this is happening, you get pregnant, or there is a pregnancy in between you and this individual. Again, could be the other way around. You take it the best way. Keep in mind that in multiple lifetimes, we don't always share the same gender as this actual lifetime. So we could have been a, what people consider, a man or a female, whoever identifies as such. So I just want you to know that not every lifetime you're going to share the same gender. So I do see a surprise pregnancy. You were very happy. You both were very happy, very excited to start this family. But whoever wasn't happy was his parents or her parents, and the person of your interest. And I do feel like they were thinking about, oh, they're going to take the money of the kingdom. She or he is going to be the heirs of this and this. So they were actually very upset over this baby. It caused a lot of stress in their life because they didn't want to tell their friends, and they didn't want to tell everybody that their son or daughter had a baby with somebody who was not on the same social level. They actually try to bribe your family and bribe you into like moving and into having the baby outside of whatever you guys lived. They actually arrange everything for you guys to leave ASAP and to like never contact the person of your interest ever again. But I do feel like your person found out, and they actually chose you over their family. This caused the mother to be very in their feelings and like looking back in their memory. The mom either or pretended to get sick, or she got sick as well due to the stress and the unhappiness, and this actually kept you from flying away, and you had the baby, or whoever was pregnant had the baby, and your partner did take care of his mother or her mother. But this was all a trap to take away your baby from you. So whoever this person was, they stole your baby from you, and they actually hurt you so much because you loved your baby that you got super sick and you got depressed, and your mental health got very messed up in a way that you wouldn't eat, you wouldn't talk, you wouldn't get out of your room. Because they stole your baby and you didn't know where to find it. When this is all happening, the person of your interest is actually crowned king, or getting the high position that he was always, or she was always supposed to get. He or she was just focused in like his goal. I don't see them very worried or very like intensely trying to help you with your baby. It's like they had you in their home, but they were actually not paying attention to you the way they should. I do feel like you got very connected to your religion and your spirituality because you needed to find some sort of like, like shelter because you were heartbroken. It was what saved you from depression, was what saved you. The religion, your belief, your spirituality, what saved you from heartbreak. It seems to be right here that eventually, after praying and doing all of this, you were able to get justice of your the baby that was stolen from you. And yes, your in-laws did pay some family or some couple to take care of your kid, so your kid was very taken care of. But again, you found out who was the parent. You found out what happened in this family, who was the one taking care of your baby, because they were paid by the kingdom or by the parents, or by the parents of your partner. You realized that, oh, this is my kid, and they had to give it back to you. You still felt very lonely, but you didn't actually show it because you were at peace that your son or daughter was with you finally. But there was some sort of hesitation because two things. You thought the person of your interest was cheating on you, as well as you felt at one point that the person of your interest was involved in this kidnapping of your kid. It was something that it would break your heart every time you thought about it, and whenever you brought it up to your person, he or she was very, very against it, and he will like deny. But he has this negative energy on him. At this point right here, you found out that the person of your interest married somebody else, or actually proposed to somebody else, because once again, he became the king, or he became very, very important. And he says that this marriage that he was arranging was for the wealth of the kingdom, or the wealth of the company, and but that you were the one he loved. You found out right here that your person did have something in the knowledge of the kidnapping of your kid. He had to make a decision. He was told like, hey, either or, you give up your kid, or you're never gonna be king. So he, against you, against, you know, your wishes, he gave away the kid. Whenever you came back with the baby, you were treated very poorly by everybody because they didn't see you as an equal. You were bullied day and night. You had to actually witness your person marry somebody else, and you had to be in the wedding. You were heartbroken because you did trust this person, and you thought he was or she was very good, and then you found out he wasn't, that he was literally like the devil. And at this point, you had to, they were trying to like trade your mental health and happiness for wealth, because he wouldn't even let you go. I do feel right here that with this is happening, you met a server as well, or somebody around the castle, whatever it was, because it's not giving me anything. I do feel like it's a kingdom, but either way, that was very nice to you. And this person that was actually a server or an employee, whatever you want, or servant, at the time, this person made you feel, again, loved and cared for and viewed the same way your partner made you feel when they met you. You started feeling a lot better. You started feeling less alone. You started having better nights when it comes to sleep. And I do feel like you guys arranged to, there's somebody else arranged to, you know, escape with some money and start over elsewhere, because it was clear to you that the person you fell in love with once, or the person that your person was at the beginning, is no longer there, because again, he became the person or the people he tried to avoid for a long time. Whenever you tried to leave, they stopped you. He had his servants to stop you, and it was like he was living two lives. Like, he will stop you or she will stop you, but at the same time, he had a whole ass life with somebody else, looking like he was very in love, creating a new family, a new marriage, and having new kids as well. But he didn't want you to leave. He didn't want you to leave either. So, this person apologized and begged you to stay, but you were actually very, very convinced that you didn't want to be there anymore. I don't see that you loved the new person that is helping you through this, but you loved the way they loved you, because again, it was the only good news that you had at the time. It seems right here that that was the last thing and you were able to leave, but fate brought you guys together, because the first person, he or she was the love of your life. He was just like literally forced and like pushed into the corner until like he made the best decision he thought it was for themselves. I also feel like this could be that you are their karma now. Like, it doesn't always mean that you have some karma that you have to go. It could be like you are their karma right now. I do feel right here that your person, this person right from the past, is not gonna be able to engage in any long-term relationships. He is gonna feel empty. He's gonna feel like nothing works for him, and it's like he's gonna continue to ask himself like, oh my God, why can I, or herself, my God, why can I just be happy in a relationship? Is because this lifetime is their karma, and you are their karma right now. So this is why you're so connected. This is why you guys cannot get rid of each other, because it's not like you are paying for anything. He or she is paying for something else, and unfortunately, that's how it is. That's how it is until like someone is over it. I do feel right here that this is inevitable with the death card here, because this needs to happen, because we need to close the cycle of hurt. I do see that you are very blessed, and you're going to be blessed in this lifetime 10 times better than your ex-partner, I do feel like this is the origin of what happened and why you guys are so connected after lifetime after lifetime. They want you to know that once this karmic shit is over, it's going to stop and you guys will not see this person again in your next lifetime, I swear. Also, just so you know, this is pretty much like I said before, we got here right here. This is just part of karma. This is part of fate. This needed to happen. You guys were destined to meet again. But this right here is for you to explore and to pretty much overcome obstacles on your own, as well as right now in this lifetime you have friends, you have support. And I do feel right here that that's why hesitation happens in your energy, that you go like, why can I let go of this person? This is why. They want you to continue to be calm and to focus on meditation and to not feel lonely, because you're not lonely. You are very blessed and protected. Keep in mind that in this situation right here, I know the situation could be awkward and unknown, but it's gonna come to an end. And trust me when I'm telling you right here that you're gonna be in triumph right here. You're gonna be victorious with the merit making. Keep in mind that in this lifetime you're the coach. You're gonna actually like teach a lesson and learn, and this person is confined into like what's happening because he or she caused this in the past life. Finally, just so you know, you're gonna hear from them soon, but do not let them tempt you or to have any kind of like upper hand, because in this lifetime the purpose is that you have the upper hand, that you have the last word. And if you give that away, then you continue in this karmic hamster wheel kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what zodiac signs pop. So we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, very strong Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here as well. We got the devil right here. We got here Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So very strong water and very strong earth. I do feel right here that they had to go through what they put you through back then. And now you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is you do everything for your own good. You know what I'm saying? You now have the authority that you didn't have back then. So he has to see you, or she has to see you doing good, doing better, looking better than ever, and like feeling like they can never have you. Because the fact is like they had you and they did not value you back then. And that is their karma now. And at this point, let me tell you something. You could have kids, not with them, but you could have kids and this person may be sterile. Like, and if it's not he, could be a she. And or let's say that none of you have kids and you try to have kids, or he or she's trying to have kids and it happens that they're sterile. This is the punishment of what they did in the past life for actually giving away their kids for a position or money, you know. So now to finalize this here, let me just do this real quick. Let me do the Hermit Tarot first. Let me. It's just like the band-aid. Don't let me do things correctly, but my nails is completely broken. It's like so painful. It says, no, love me. Sometimes I wonder if you care. Be more selfish. Will you choose me? What do you want? And at the bottom right here, we got, please give me time. I've never felt like this before. So again, pretty much, we got number 4, number 9, number 13. So I see 4, 4, 4, 9, and 13 being the lucky numbers for you. To finalize, I'm going to give you these 2 messages and this third one too. So we have here, right here, this says Horus, cosmic getaway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Bridget right here, inner strength. And it says, move back to your wholeness. Recognize you have the power. And Mahavatar Babahi. I don't know how to pronounce this, guys. I'm so sorry. So this says soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So let me show you the cards. And those are the cards. So this is the final thingy. Let me go ahead and ouch, my nails. Okay. So we got some names here. Okay. I just don't want the repetitive things. We got X. We got O. U. We got R, yeah, and we got T. Okay. So we have a freaking full name. So the first name we have is Jorge with J. Jorge. Jorge. Okay. Now, if I take Jorge, we also see Joe. Joe. That's another name. Okay. So let's see. We got E. T. Let me just put it together. Hold on. Honestly, I didn't find much names. So we got Joe or Joey, Tia, T-I-A, Sex, S-E-X, and then initials G as in George, R as in Rose, E as in Edwin, P as in Peter, R as in Rose again, U as in unisex, I as in Ian, K as in KFC, and O as in Oscar. So those are the possible initials and those phone names that I got. And that's the word S-E-X, which is sex. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of your reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and know that if you want to win an opportunity of a free reading, make sure to subscribe to my channel, because every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers, I host a free reading giveaway. Right now I'm hosting it. The video is already up, so you want to double check it. You don't want to miss it out. Also, every month I want to be choosing 1 or 2 lucky subscribers, and I'm going to be reading their cards on a YouTube short. With this said, I'll most likely show you my social medias. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. I also have a TikTok. I have a small group on Facebook. I have an upcoming project on my Patreon, which on my Patreon I'm going to be offering some tarot reading classes, as well as much more, such as on sensor readings, as well as podcasts and whatnot. I am an Amazon affiliate. You can find my storefront in the description box below, and you can actually find very good products for spirituality, daily life, makeup, and protection as well, going back to spirituality. Of course, as an Amazon affiliate, I actually earn commissions from qualified purchases. So if you want to double check in, my Amazon storefront is going to be always in the description box below on every video, as well as in my bio on my Instagram. With this said, I also take personal readings. So if you want to get a personal reading, you want to book online, in the description box below there is the website that you can take, and you can actually book directly over there. As I said before, I don't take any requests outside the website, so please make sure to do it. If not, you're going to be redirected over there. With this said, I do not offer any free readings outside the giveaways. I never done that, and I never message anybody offering or requesting readings through messages or anything on any of my platforms. So just know that what happened is not my account. So with this said, thank you so very much for your love and support, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.